Hello, my name is Nick Fomer. Have you ever had the opportunity to try and explain to somebody over the telephone or through email where they need to find something in a documentation? For example, trying to find a bar chart in a multiple page documentation and what that bar chart means, or pie chart, or even references. Where do you find the references within a documentation? And what reference are you looking at? Trying to explain that to somebody over the phone is rather difficult. But if you were to show them on a web conference, you were to pull up a web conference in a matter of minutes and be able to pull it up and say, hey, here is the bar chart, this is what it means. Here's the pie chart, this is what it means. Here's my references, here's where they are, how to find them. Research has shown that web conferencing is a good way for corporations to conduct meetings because it cuts down on commuting time for employees and gives access to meetings across the world. Web conferencing can cut down on travel time and expenses for people. Salesmen trying to meet together every week. Instead of traveling, they can get onto a meeting or a web conference and be able to show their statistics or be able to communicate with each other in almost a conference room setting, but being able to sit in their hotel rooms or in the comfort of their homes. Virtual meetings help people across the world come together, such as schools, students, families, friends, being able to meet up with each other on things such as Skype or Google+. Those are web conferencing tools. The wasted travel time taken to get to meetings. The company I work for in Case, we have several facilities across multiple areas, 400 miles in fact, to gather all the managers and the supervisors into one place would take hours and hours of time in travel and expenses to get people together. Whereas a web conference can take just a few minutes, get it set up, send out the invite to everybody, get everybody on, and then you can point out, hey, this is what my plant did, or this is what my facility did. So they can share their documentation in a timely manner. It's amazing the amount of time wasted on emails or phone communication trying to point out visual aids. A case in point, I watched an email go on for an hour and a half, and by getting on the phone and creating a web conference, we were able to resolve that email in a matter of minutes. So an hour and a half time wasted versus the few minutes it took to get on a web conference and get it straightened out. Telecommunicating also can help people work from home. So you can create web conferences, work from the comfort of your home, be able to use other devices as well. In this chart, the study shows that sight is the most used human sense, whopping 75%, versus hearing, which is 11% at the next closest. Web conferencing, according to a recent University of California, Los Angeles study, 55% of an audience learning comes from direct visual messages versus 38%. If you include the audio with the visual aid, you have almost the entire 100%. Throw in some note cards in there and you've got the entire spectrum covered of what people will get from a presentation. As stated before, research has shown that web conferencing is a good way for corporations to conduct meetings because it cuts down on the commuting time for employees and gives access to meetings across the world. Let's see. In closing, meetings are a vital part of running corporations and making sure that each department is on task. During these economic times, everyone is looking for ways in which to save money and time in their everyday lives. To do this, incorporating a web conference instead of exhausting resources to meet in one room is a great alternative in which more companies and people should look into. Thank you.